I decided to skip school today. No apparent reason. I needed to stay home. I want to watch Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2, the best Spider-Man. There's no debate. I'm sorry. Maybe get a snack, some water, and let's just have a good time because this is the best Spider-Man movie. I love this movie so much. It's just so nostalgic. Okay, I'm actually gonna skip the credits because these take forever. Jeez, how long is this shit? Here we go, here we go.
She looks at me every day. Mary Jane Watson. If she only knew how I felt about her. But she can never know.
By the way, this is less of a reaction. It's kind of like a watch together type thing.
Peter, you're a nice guy, but you're just not dependable. This is your last chance. You have to go 42 blocks in 7.5 minutes, or your ass is
Fired. Go!
Go!
Come on, this is pizza time. I don't really know what to say because, like, I've seen this. Can we get a count on how many times I've said I've seen this? Yeah! He's a really good Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire's a really good Peter Parker. But for Spider-Man, I think there's better ones. But I mean, these movies are just so nostalgic that I think they'll always be my number one. Especially this one. I'm not paying for these.
You're fired.
Or give me another chance.
Don't rip the sticker. Do not. That's so dramatic. Also, now it's gonna be so hard to get that shit off the helmet.
Chin up, okay?
A little bit of tension in the air. Fuck Mary Jane. She's fucking really lame, and I hate to say that she's lame. I need to work on my freestyling. Okay, it'll get better, I promise.
Where were you headed, Parker?
To your class.
My class is over.
It's okay, we all skip sometimes. You don't need to go to every single class. You won't fail if you miss one class, right? This Aunt May is the best Aunt May. I don't care what anyone says. This Aunt May beats all Aunt May. She's like the Aunt May. Look at her. She's so fucking cute.
What's the occasion?
Oh, really, Peter? It's your birthday.
Come on. Who forgets their own birthday?
So where you been, pal? You don't return my calls.
Just swinging around town.
Your father would be so proud, rest his soul.
Ah, she just reminds me of my grandma. I don't know. She's just like a sweet old lady.
I liked seeing you tonight, Peter.
Oh boy, yeah.
What? I don't remember that line.
Do you want to say something?
If there's ever been a hint, this is it.
I'm seeing somebody now.
Fuck this bitch. Didn't they have like a super similar apartment in No Way Home? I mean, yeah, No Way Home. Like at the end, when he moves in. It like kind of reminded me of this, of Peter's apartment. Well, this Peter.
Intelligence is not a privilege, it's a gift. And you use it for the good of mankind.
So iconic.
Rosie, our new friend thinks I'm gonna
Blow up the city. Who do you choose? Who will you be? Who are you?
Where's my money?
This living situation reminds me of that guy Axel.
You seem jittery tonight.
You never know who's
Never know
coming.
who's coming.
Ladies, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I love this.
How'd you do that?
Eating vegetables?
You know, eat your green vegetables.
I'm gonna see the show.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. No one will be seated after the doors are closed.
Why couldn't he just let him in? Like, it bothers me every time. You know when you watch a movie and you think it's gonna change, like you hope it'll change, but obviously it won't change because it's a movie? I always think that. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll let him in this time. Can you imagine being able to do that? Oh.
Hi, it's me. Sing your song at the beat.
We can all agree that she's the worst love interest, right? That's something we could all agree on, for sure. Definitely.
The power of the sun.
in the palm of my hand. Oh, something's going wrong. The metal's going towards the sun. It looks like everybody will be done. It'll soon stabilize.
It'll soon stabilize.
I know there's one scene in here with the glass that goes right in her eye. Ugh. I hate that. Like, anything that goes near your eyes makes me so fucking uncomfortable. Yep. This part right here. Ah! I fucking hate that. This scene is cool. If I remember correctly, I don't think they put like any music in this, and like during like fighting scenes and stuff, there's usually like a little something. Or like intense scenes, there's usually a little bit of something, but here I don't think they put any music, which I really like. So good.
And these...
I feel like he's one of the villains that we can forgive the most because like he's just being controlled. But I guess Goblin is too. Sandman? Is Sandman controlled? What does he do again? Is it like, I don't, yo, whoever fucks with Aunt May gets it.
At least we get the toaster.
Actually, that's only with a deposit of 300 or more.
I'm about to cry. Just give her the fucking toaster. Just give her the toaster.
Peter?
Imagine thinking your nephew is like leaving you for dead. If she wasn't close to the floor, she would have died. I love when they do the slingshot.
Shame on you.
Let's go, Aunt May! We shouldn't be ranking best Spider-Man. It's best Aunt May. I'll tell you right now what it is. She's number 1. Tom Holland's Aunt May, and then Andrew Garfield's Aunt May is number 3. Look at this. Look at this. No, the worst fucking part, getting your horrible eyesight back. Bro, I'd be so pissed if one day I just started seeing clearly and I could see clearly for free again. Oh, I'd be so fucking happy. And then have it just taken away.
All the things you've been thinking about, Peter.
Bro, don't show me this.
I'm in love with Mary Jane.
It's like they're in heaven. The soundtrack. Oh. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Thanks.
The hot dog scene. Not my problem.
0.23 electron volts.
I wonder what I missed today in class. Not the freeze frame.
Be wicked and being really good all the time. That would be hypocrisy.
Oh, of course I have been rather reckless.
She's starstruck. Come on, girl, it's starstruck. The pressure. That's a lot of pressure on one person. 75%? Okay, here we go. Settle in.
Strong focus on what I want.
Yo, this fucking soundtrack. Look at this fucking meme of a man. Let's go. Does Spider-Man fly? How did he survive this? My back.
My back.
Oh my god. One of my favorite things about the Spider-Man movies is the scenes where he gets the Spidey sense. So fucking sick. It's so good. Like the fight, how they choreographed this. I think it's one of the best fight scenes in like all of any superhero movie ever. Like genuinely, this is the best fight scene. Oh, here we go. So so good. I love when he does that. I love when he does that. This scene alone, so good. Puts this movie like #1 for me. Like Spider-Verse is right there. Obviously Spider-Verse is like, you gotta remember that this movie is 2002, right? This is 2002 or 2004 maybe? Early 2000s, regardless. And they did this.
Any more bright ideas?
He doesn't even realize at this point that he doesn't have his mask on. Also, he's definitely the fucking strongest Spider-Man. He's doing this with his pure strength. Like, no suit to help him. No, like, digital woman in his ear being like, yo, you're like 98% successful. You know, do a couple more here and here and here and here, and then you'll be good. He does it. Maybe he is a good Spider-Man. I don't know. I'm always so conflicted. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe everyone should not be at the front of the train and back up a little bit. Also, cap that these people kept it a secret. There's no way. You know what? Just let her die. Sorry for the Mary Jane slander, but... what do you think you're gonna do with that? Yeah, good job. Good job.
We gotta stop it.
It can't be stopped.
It can't be stopped.
It's self-sustaining now.
It's self-sustaining now. Unless...
The river.
the river.
He's probably like clenching so hard to stay on the web. Like, it's coming out his wrist. That shit you can't resist. Haters gonna hate, and they saying all this shit. The web is coming out of his wrist.
Avenge me.
Avenge me!
Avenge me! No!
I wonder how often it is that brides run out on their wedding day. Like, actually. Like, how often does that happen? This is pretty. This is really pretty. I feel like she's so unstable with her decisions. Like, she doesn't know what she wants either.
I can't survive without you.
It's a little dramatic. Oh my god, that hand does something to him. His eyes are just like... One day it'll just work. It's over. Okay guys, that was Spider-Man 2. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go eat lunch. That's all I gotta say. Bye.